Hey everybody, welcome to the Northern Land Live Super Tuesday. Not subscribers, just a regular old show. How's it going? Best bit, I hate it. We don't have intros on Tuesday, so we just do royalty-free stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. If doing that is wrong, I don't want to be right. 1 second, there's music here as well. I apologize for being an hour later than usual on Tuesday, as you might expect, because I have the world's weakest immune system, especially compared to the average 29-year-old man. I have con flu. I've been imbued with the life force and spirit of a steppe horse archer leader. It's a Genghis Khan reference, you are correct. Everybody was con flu fighting. Basically true. I do just accept con flu, unfortunately. Who infected me? I don't know. I have to say, I'm not going to throw Cobalt under the bus, but Cobalt did. We met on the Friday of TwitchCon, and then on Saturday or Sunday, he tweeted that he was so sick he took an Uber to the convention and threw up on the street. And as soon as I saw that tweet, I was like, I am fucked. Like, I am screwed. No, Cobalt is not hungover. He's had it for like 4 days. It's not how it goes. Okay? Anyway. So, originally we were going to play Mega Man 11 today, but then somebody tweeted me and said, hey, there's new content in Slay the Spire beta branch, which is what I play on, so let's check it out. Apparently there's a 4th floor? Could somebody illuminate for me, do we need to do anything to get to the 4th floor apart from just beating the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd floor? You need to win once with each character? In a row, or what? You need to do stuff. Not in a row. Just in general? You just need to do... No, I'm bountied up, Corey. Don't you worry about it. Just in general. Okay, well, I mean, that's... I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but we have been playing on, like, Ascension level 15. Whoops. So, Ascension 0, or I guess... Well, it is Ascension 0, right? It should be relatively simple. What are you grabbing instead of the right screen region? Yeah, Rainbow Six, that's it. There we go, finally. You also need to grab keys. What does that mean? What does it mean to grab keys? Anyway, following that, by the way, I recognize there are people out there who are like, you know, you already make too much Slay the Spire content, no question about it. True. I'm excited to be back, and also, like, can I level with y'all? I literally, and this is not meant to be complaining, necessarily, it's just meant to put it in perspective. Between Monday and Wednesday last week, I literally worked like 40, maybe 44 or 45 hours. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, literally 15 hour days packed, flew out to TwitchCon at like 8 in the morning. It was a lot of work. It was a staggering amount of work. And that is why there was like quite a lot of, I mean, just YouTube has just been Isaac, Slay the Spire, and like some other stuff. That's why streams were like, I mean, the streams were packed as well, but I'm excited to be back and have a much more open schedule and be able to do other things. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping November is going to be a fun month with a little bit more variety. I agree. I need that noon slot game. There was literally like no time. No time. It's been Isaac Slay the Spire for 4 days. I've been away. I've been away. I wasn't here. Go look at the other YouTube channels with the people at TwitchCon. Ain't nothing. Okay? 5-minute video of them eating a friggin' sandwich. Anyway. Ironclad. No Ascension. You didn't see that. Dude, Corey, straight up, my nights have just been so unbelievably busy. It's just absurd. I appreciate it. I've been lurking on occasion, but dude, I've had so much, like, not just work, but also the homework along with it has been insane here. Anyway, thank you for the support on the AMD video. I appreciate it. It was a lot of work. Because this is non-Ascension, I'm going random rare relic. Charon's Ashes, 72 HP should be enough. So you get the keys, they just show up? Are they guaranteed to show up, or how does that work? I'm just waiting for it. Yeah, sorry. Oh, no keys for now. Fair enough. For Team Unity Tuesday, we are going to be doing Call of Duty. Hold on. 18 HP. That's perfect. Wow, it's so GG already. So you're at 20 HP. We'll do it like this then. Team Unity Tuesday. Black Ops multiplayer. I don't know what we're going to play yet. It's going to be me, Austin, and Dan. I want to play as much basically team deathmatch and other objective-based games as possible. Malf might be here, but I think Malf is also working late tonight. I hope he shows up, but it's possible that he will not. We'll see. Your latest attempts at Slay the Spire have shown a lot of improvement. Thank you very much. No, it's alright. I'm not gonna cheat the system. Unlock it using the INI files. I'm just a Java programmer. I have no idea how to edit the INI files of something as advanced as this, even though this is made in Java. Haha. What I was gonna say is, I thought that I'd been playing a lot better in Slay the Spire as well. My results have been really, really bad. But I feel like the way that we're getting to those results has been better, if that makes sense. It may not, admittedly. This time we'll just try that, I think. So we are going to start playing Call of Duty at 4 p.m. That is an hour and 45 minutes from now. Man, this is terrible. I love it. Beauty. Yeah, woke up the Lagavulin with 1 damage. Why are you calling him the Vulgagan? That's not his name. That's Nilbog backwards. Oh wow, it is written in Java. Like everything I say on this show, it's the truth, okay? Concrete Entree, hello. Welcome to any and all wrenches. This is a terrible fight right now. Please give me attacks. I did throw, I did throw, like, several strikes out of my deck, but I think I might actually just die. I mean, this is a pretty good turn. We'll see. We might be fine. The body slam is great. We just need to actually, like, have the opportunity to use it. So we'll have 10 life left. We don't know what we're drawing. I'm going to play one of those. Just keep ourselves alive. I did meet wrenches at TwitchCon. As is always the case, though. They were like, oh, NL, we love you. Oh, you've revolutionized our platform and our website. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I got to go meet some real fans. So, like, if you don't mind, if you could just step behind the dotted yellow line that separates me from the rabble, that would be for the best. All right, so we got a real question here. That's not true. All the wrenches were very nice. I did think it was fucked up that they skipped the whole line of 300 people just to get to the front. Left many sobbing fans in the back of the line. And then when I said, hey, you can't do that, they said, what are you going to do about it? I mean, corruption with Sharon's ashes seems kind of cool. Why not? It's a non-ascension mode run. What's the worst that can happen? Do it like this. We don't even have to play it right off the bat. Yo, Concrete Entree, thank you. What happened? The raid has been canceled? Yeah, I don't know. It's again, wrenches were at TwitchCon this weekend. I didn't do a raid in chat. What's happened? The raid has been... What happened? The wrenches are hacking me. Or maybe Corey typed /raid in /raid flak blag in chat. 14. That's tough. That's real tough. Something like that. Okay. And you gotta think about it for a second here. Tomo, what do you think? I think that you should just play the cards that are not corruption. You gotta go, yeah, and it kills him easy. Just you know, cut me some slack here. I not only a dual wield body slam has some interesting implications. Not only has it been a while since I've been home and recording in general, but it's been a long, long time since I've played Slay the Spire. We have a huge backlog for this, so it's a long... I gotta get back into it. I think I'm a Lantern Man, personally. I would take that. I wish I had the gold for Shrug, but that's fine. Just tuned in to see NL, and he's at 20 life on the 8th floor. Is this common? Yo, your life is a resource, okay? Wouldn't expect you to understand that, but I'm gonna smack you. Even if you go down to 1 life, it's okay. But people in Magic say that without having any context, and it's kind of annoying sometimes. They'll be like, hey, you know, your life's a resource. If you win at 1 life, that's the same as winning at 20 life. Yeah, but like if you're playing against a red deck, 1 life is 0 lives. So, let's go. Anyway, thank you. A couple of things I wanted to mention. First off, thank you for the support while I've been away. Is always stressful to be away because you never know how it's gonna go. I absolutely love Reaper and will take it. You know, the reason streamers tend to not take time off or they film their own vacations is because they're worried about, you know, subscription loss. And, you know, the idea, I think, for a lot of people, and this is how it is for me anyway, is that I worry that, like, the only reason you watch my content is because it always exists. And if there's one day that, like, I don't post content, you're just gonna be like, oh, well, I'm out of the pattern, and then I'm never gonna worry about it ever again. Like, now that I've broken the spell, I'm not gonna come back. So I always like there to be content there. It's very scary to go away for any length of time. Oh, forgot about that. So, you know, the spell does not appear to have been broken, which is very nice, and I appreciate it a great deal. I don't gotcha, but There's a grain of truth in that. It's exaggerated, of course, but I do get it. Yeah, I mean, it's just like anxiety in general, right? There's always a grain of truth. And in your brain, you're like, that's probably not how it works. But then the other part of your brain is like, but maybe. And the other thing is people have been asking, how did the meet and greet go? The meet and greet went very well. Thank you. I was not... I think I'll take nothing. I was not bereft of people. We had a 90-minute segment, and it was full the whole time, which was amazing. We went... we might have gone like 10 minutes overtime. I'm not going to say that means I'm 10 minutes more popular than everybody else on the platform. All I will say is I don't have any way to finish that. Anyway, I did not let a fan lick my head. I did not meet, if there's one thing I'm sore about, I did not meet any of the other streamers that were in the meet and greet as a result of the fact that we were all busy. No joke, it was like... One second, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to tackle this. I have seen other meet and greets at other TwitchCons. This is the first time I've ever done one. And, you know, a lot of the times that I've seen it... Yeah, give me an army. A lot of the times that I've seen it, there's been, like, 1 or 2 streamers that have, like, a huge line. And then, like, a couple of people who are just, like... I'm just here. You know, and that's not meant to be an insult. It's just, you know, I would... If they had put me and Ninja right next to one another, it would have made me look exactly the same way. But ours was, like, solid the whole way through. All I will say is that they were all relatively close. Like, everybody was busy, dude. Which was cool. Hey, I don't think this does anything here. I am so embarrassingly out of practice. Like, these were all automatic, and I have no idea anymore. Like, the plays that used to be automatic no longer exist in my head. So I'm actually going to dual wield this strike just because I think I need more attacks. That's going to hurt. That's okay. Go ahead. I forgot to say, Brian DeCharts, the voice actor for Connor, was no longer in my session. I don't know what happened. Maybe he decided, you know, his flight got delayed or something like that. I don't know. But he was no longer in my group, unfortunately. Now this is good. He was replaced with John Sandman. Waiting in the sky, he'd like to come and meet... Oh, he streamed on Sunday. Well, mine was on Friday, so I don't know. I'm a little scared. Maybe Twitch kicked him out? How many fights did you get in? You know, just one every time I walked into and out of the hotel. Because of the strikers is the thing. So, and I ain't talking about Super Mario, so I think we play it like this. This is a very bad habit of mine. Taking a rare card and then never playing it. That's no good. You will split if I hit you, so I think I'd rather hit you. Let's try it like this. Hold on. Hold the frick on, okay? Something like this for a heal. I didn't mean to hurt you, but I guess we'll do that now. You want the SB story? The SB story is extremely simple. There's very little story involved. We should be playing these way more often, dude. I'm not dead. That's incredible. Basically, my pockets make a square bulge. And then the next day after my meet and greet, I sat down and was like, oh, it's very breezy. And then I looked at my crotch and it was ripping. So I had to buy some emergency jeans. So slime, everywhere a slime. That takes you down. I don't know why. I'm just thinking about who to attack. I think I'd rather attack you, honestly. So yes, I bought some emergency jeans. That's the end of that story. I'm like, okay, maybe it'll work. Corruption. Defend. Rage. Did not work. We're dead. Oh, that's terrible. You know what my problem is? I shouldn't have taken corruption. Yo, concrete entree. Thank you. Alright, let's play a little faster. I think my problem there was I was just going too friggin' slow. Yeah, let me upgrade you. No, I did not buy the Striker sandwiches. I'm embarrassed to say. But I did take... Oh, yeah. Why not play nothing there? That seems like a smart idea. I did take some of their literature and listen to them politely. I did buy Hafu dinner. So hopefully that makes up for it. We don't need any of this. Look, I'm just saying, there were a lot of people that were in that hotel that I'm sure were feeling weird about it, and I was one of them. I did buy Austin and Justin dinner as well, and it was a fun time. We went to a Brazilian steakhouse the first time. I'm still gonna take an armaments. I do like Feel No Pain, though. How bad were the lines at TwitchCon? Staff, cover your ears, okay? Just thinking. I'm gonna go max HP. The first day was really, really bad. And I don't think that the staff would dispute that, is my assumption, at least. The lines were absurd, even more than the lines being absurd. The real problem was that there was like no traffic direction out up front, so people would get in line and be like, what's the line for? And literally everybody in line was like, I have no idea whatsoever. So even like there were partners, and it's not like, don't take this the wrong way. At TwitchCon, partners should get special privileges. Not because they're better people, that just happens to be a nice little side benefit, but because they're the draw. Like, they're the reason that a lot of, well, for most people at least, like people are there to meet streamers. I think, at least. Let's see, that'll be 10 plus 9 would not kill you. So let's armaments and then bash. We're still good. So, like, the streamers should be able to go in more easily. I don't think we need any of this. But there were partners who were waiting in line with attendees, and it would take them like 4 hours to get into the convention as a result of that, which is pretty messed up. I mean, we were, I wouldn't say freaking out's not really the right word, but we were upset as well because, you know, we're like, we had this meet and greet, and we told people, like, if you want to see us at TwitchCon, come to the meet and greet, because I don't want to spend 3 days just sitting in the lobby being like, hey, you could come see me here if you want to. But then as it got closer to the afternoon, we were more like, you know, maybe some of the people that wanted to go to the meet and greet are not going to be able to get to the meet and greet even though they got in line at like 10 a.m. because it was literally taking 4 or 5 hours to get in. But anyway, by the end, Twitch made it right. You know, they gave people Saturday attendance, but I mean, obviously not everybody's going to be able to go on Saturday. You know, some people would work on Saturday, they'd have Friday. as their only day off or something like that. So it's not a perfect solution, but at least they did something. But yeah, it was... The lines on the first day were terrible. After that, it was much better. I was not able to go to the meet and greet because I was in line in a different continent. Ah. I'm familiar with this. I don't know, man. I think I'll probably skip that. Give me some upgrades. Really think Bludgeon? I thought Bludgeon kind of sucked. I'm not a big Bludgeon fan. What's your problem? Bludgeon's amazing? What are you talking about? 32 damage for 3 energy. I don't think so. Does it count as cheating the line if you line up with partners who are friends? So here's the thing. Yes, but I support your right to do so. Don't let the wrenches here. However, like, I mean, we didn't really cheat the line, but we, like, lined up and we're like, hey, do you guys know, like, where the partner lineup was? And then somebody who was staff is like, this is the partner line. And I looked and there's, like, hundreds and hundreds of people in it that all had, like, every different kind of badge you could imagine. You know, there were affiliate badges, partner badges, community badges, etc., etc. So we just kind of went, okay, thank you. And then we walked up to somebody else and went, hey, is this the partner line? And they were like, no, the partner line's, like, right here. And it was just a staircase that had nobody lined up at all. So we just ignored the first person and then walked down the staircase and we're like, hey, we'll take our badges, please? And they were like, yeah, sure. So I don't know if that counts, but yeah, maybe we skipped the line, I'm not sure. That was the big problem. Like, lines, you know there's going to be a lot of people there. The much bigger problem was just that there was, you know, limited signage, like people saying where you should go in order to be where you needed to be. But apart from that, it went pretty well. So, no complaints. I, too, skipped that line. Well, if staff says it's okay, then it's okay. So I recognize 100% I need more damage, but I don't like these cards. I will fight you. Let's do it. Turns out Slay the Spire is way harder than I remembered. Have you changed your stance on a live NLSS? I don't know, man. It's weird. It was still cool to go. Everybody was very nice. It just feels weird to go to it. And this is like, it's a strange thing to say, but like, it's weird to go to a convention where you're part of the attraction. I never in my life thought I would experience that. It's not God complex. It's like the opposite. It's very strange to be at a convention and then feel like an obligation to go to the convention because, like, people are there to see you. It's an unusual feeling. I much prefer, when I take time off, to be completely anonymous. And just go, you know, like, to a different country and blend in for a while. That's more my speed. So it's a foreign concept for me. You're right. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's also not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you. I paid $10,000 to fly to TwitchCon just to see you. Hey, that's ridiculous, okay? I will accept the cost of your economy fare. I will not accept any upgrades to first class. Oh, it's a long flight. I wanted to be able to sleep. You made that choice. I understand. I'll accept the economy cost. Yo, though, I could really use some attacks. think we have to rest. This is hell. Did you get a chance to see The Office? No, but I have seen... I saw the Twitch Office 3 years ago, but as I understand it... As I understand it, you guys moved to, like, within the past 6 months or something, or maybe even less than that. You're actually gonna die to the Guardian? Heck no, buddy. Check this out. I really thought he was gonna split. It's not going well. 13 plus 9. I could do 2 damage to you. I would rather upgrade every card in our deck instead. There's a Boston Pizza near me, apparently. Should I go there and consume their food? No. It's bad. I needed these attacks. Here's the thing, by the way. Like, meme bad or just bad? I mean, it's edible, but it's not good. You gotta accept that when it comes to Slay the Spire, your boy never removed cards. And then people went, NL, you gotta remove cards, you idiot. And then I started removing cards, and they went, well, you don't remove that many strikes on the first floor. You know, every time you internalize a criticism, it just becomes another criticism further down the line in this business. And they're always right. But the meta is constantly changing. Go ahead, hit me for 9. I'm gonna bash you, baby. I am gonna die, though. Sure, if you take stuff to extremes like you do. Excuse me, how is removing 2 strikes on the first floor an extreme? 2 is an extreme? That's an extreme amount of burritos to eat in a single sitting. But it's a very small amount of potato chips to eat in a single sitting. That's why we need context. That's 40%? Is 40% even extreme? I don't know. You should remove a strike and to defend early at most. See, now you start to... Now you tell me. That is... You're right, 40% of times is too many times to shoot one person in the leg. Two burritos is not extreme. Dude, 2 burritos. I really want bash. I'm gonna try. Thank you. 2 burritos is a lot of burritos to consume in a single sitting. A burrito serving size is clearly 1. It depends on the size. I might be making myself look a fool, but are burritos not always quite large? I thought that was part of the fun of burritos, is that they're a large food. Man, we are actually gonna die again. They're not large? Taco Bell burritos are 1/3 the size of a Chipotle burrito. Alright, I'll level with you. I was thinking about Chipotle burritos. Just kill me. Send me to hell. This is embarrassing. Feels good to be back. 100% win rate. Alright, we got an hour and 20 minutes to win 3 runs. Easiest thing of my life. Standard, defect, let's go. In fact, I'm pretty sure a Chipotle's burrito. A Chipotle's burrito? Oh, I love it. I love all 3 of these. A Chipotle burrito is probably 2 servings, is my guess. Thank you. Speaking of which, I got a bone to pick with America, okay? No, it's not if you're a wuss. It's like if you care about your life. Don't want to lose it. I went to the Cheesecake Factory when I was in the United States of America. I had a Cuban sandwich and French fries on the side. I don't expect that to be a meal that's good for you. But also, you don't expect that meal to be 1,900 calories. What is wrong with you? What are you doing? That's insane. Did it taste good? Yes. Yes, it did. Did it taste good enough to warrant it? Absolutely not. So I'll tell you a couple of things. One is that it was large. It was probably like 8 inches long. The other one is that there was a staggering amount of butter and mayonnaise. I'll give you that. But for a sandwich, I mean, the sandwich by itself was 1,200 calories. That's insane. I was losing my mind. I think I will get nothing but remove the curse. This does not make me a soy boy. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Like, for a lunch... Let's do it. That's a bit heavy. That's like what you should eat for, like, basically a day. Thank you. Again, concrete entree. To have it in a single lunch was bad. However, I also, like, I looked and there's, like, a skinny-licious part of the menu that's like, you could have all the food and then, you know, it won't be quite as much, but you'll still enjoy yourself. They were still, like, 700 calories. Simultaneously, I was like, nah, dude, I want that Cuban sandwich. Like, 100%. I had the option to order something that was better for me. But everything else that was in the normal part of the menu was at least that high. Like, the Cuban sandwich was not the worst, which is insane. Yeah, I guess we'll draw a strike next time. Incredible. Also, I just refuse to order off of a menu called Skinnylicious. It just, like, as an adult, it makes me feel bad. Why'd you go to the Cheesecake Factory? Because my wife wanted to go to the Cheesecake Factory. And you know what? I have to admit, the sandwich was real good. I would have been very... I've told this story on many occasions, by the way, but I would have been real pissed if the sandwich was bad. If there's going to be a 1,200 calorie sandwich, it better be delicious. So it wasn't like I was surprised, like, by its deliciousness. The deliciousness made a lot of sense to me, given the, you know, amount of calories involved. However, I did have like a 1,400 calorie meal at Chili's in an airport once, and it was horrible. So while I was eating it the whole time, I was like, this is the worst, dude. It's like, this sandwich is like adding half a pound of fat to my body to begin with, which I do not need. Secondarily, I'm not even, like, my mouth is not enjoying it. 2 strikes. I did not have the baby back, baby back, baby back. Yo, give me Claw, and then we got a hologram Claw. We got a deck going here. Hello, Turtles Fly. Hello. It's a bad decal? I don't think so. Okay, so this has been brought up a couple of times. It's good to mention. NL, are you going to play Red Dead Redemption 2? I'm on the fence. Oh, thank you, Turtles Fly. My throat actually feels fine, but only once I started talking. This morning it was really bad. So, originally, I was watching Mouth play it, and I was like, man, that game looks really good. Who would have thought, right? And then, I was like, maybe I'll play it myself. It looks like a really good engine for Sunday games. Then, people told me how long it is, and I had an assumption that it was going to be, like, pretty long. For sure. But I didn't know it was going to be that long. And then, on top of that, Hitman 2 comes out in like 2 weeks. Oh, Turtles Fly and Gene Machina. Thank you as well. So, I think it would be irresponsible to start playing Red Dead 2 right now. What I should do instead... Oh. is play Hitman when it comes out. Like, play Obra Dinn, maybe. Or finish Mega Man or something. I'm just spitballing here. Then play Hitman 2 on the Sunday show. And then investigate from that part onwards. To see, that was not what I meant to play. Investigate from that part onwards and see what I should do. That's the way I feel about it right now. Scrape helps us get through our deck a little faster. It seems like a good choice. Will you ever play Vertiginous Golf on Sundays? Shut your mouth. Just shut it. Please. Oh, let's go. We will not be silenced. I know, but bottom text, gamers rise up, etc., etc. It used to be a meme, but is it still? I don't know. Anyway, you're dead. Oh, another claw. This could be a fun deck. It's got a chance. So, give me a claw, please. Ooh! Happy you learned how to top deck. How am I going to get damage out of this? I'm not. Now you're dead. Verdi has been literally unfairly demonized by you and Nick. Hey, listen here, buddy. You go check the Steam hours. I got more hours in that game than anybody else on planet Earth, okay? Yeah. I got like 40 hours in that game. You're right, I do have an artifact. It's a dang old tough one. I think... Yeah, you're right. Dual Cast and Zap are probably the next choice, so Scrape becomes even better. But, well, definitely Zap. Much better. Okay. Claw. Claw. Hologram. Claw. Dual Cast. And Core Surge. Go ahead and hit me. I don't care. I just destroyed you. Turtles fly. I just have to ask if everything's okay. I'm always happy to receive the bits. Just want to make sure you're doing all right. You're cool, of sound mind, etc., etc. He's in trouble. All is Gucci. Well, you said is all Gucci, which I think that's acceptable. But I am going to stop doing the shout-outs, not out of disrespect. Just out of a sense of, you know, we need to keep the show going, I think. It's not disrespectful. If anything, it's respectful. Those claws are crushing it. Okay. Great work. Seek is extremely good. For what we got, he's starting to figure it out. That's right. Okay, give me Sozu for sure. Luke, I will always shout you out. Mostly because one day I know I'm going to need to send you an emergency message. And be like, hey, I need help with my JavaScript homework. How do I get data binding in 2 directions working in Angular 6? And you're going to say use React. And I'm going to say get out of my face. Get out of my face. You know what, buddy? You asked for this. I could have gone for Scrape, and then Scrape could have given me 2 claws. That's the kind of thing, though, that you're like, it better. Or things are going to be real tough. Well, at least I can kill you and only... Hey, you had 4 energy, you idiot! This is why I need a self-repair. He's done it. What does the flaming poop do? Every 13 cards that you play, it gives you a relic. Dude, give me full service. Streamline got upgraded. Keep on pushing my deck over the streamline. I think what I would like to do is get a bias cognition so that core surge becomes even better. I'm not sure though. I love his... Oh, I see where you're going with this. OMG, I love his deck. I understand. Dude, this is a pretty good fight here. Okay, I'm feeling better about this deck now. Steam Barrier's got a certain something going on with Scrape and All for One, so I'm willing to give it a shot. What does Bias Cognition have to do with Core Surge? So... You know what? What Bias Cognition has to do with Core Surge is that you play Core Surge, get the artifact, then Bias Cognition lets you keep the 4 focus that you got from it. And I'm not talking about a forward focus. I said 4 focus. Do not get it twisted. It's not a fiesta. I wish that it were. I mean, I want 0 cost cards. I'm just not sure if we want to, I'm not sure if we want to take more cards right now. Kind of like having a thinner deck here. So I'm going to be a little risky. I'm going to upgrade Zap. I didn't upgrade strikes, okay? It was because of Whetstone. Don't slander me like that. Did Ford ever respond to you about your car? No, they didn't, but simultaneously, like, I feel like we're getting the last laugh because they've announced that they're basically being forced to leave the North American market as a result of poor sales and also, like, cost-prohibitive recalls, like the one that they just issued. Something like 1.3 million focuses they have to take back because the engine can just get a valve and it can get stuck on the highway. So, you know, more power to them. They seem to have bigger problems than just me. I'm going to continue to smith. Are you going to play more Thronebreaker? Dude, I would like to. That game, I mean, you can't trust me because I was paid to play it, but that game is extremely good. Like, extraordinarily good. I think it has the misfortune of having come out at a similar time as Red Dead Redemption. It's very easy, though. Alright, I get it. You're very smart. Congratulations. I do not like an expensive claw, but I love a scrape with high yield draw. Will you play Lethal League Blaze tomorrow? Almost assuredly. I would expect it. I don't want to spend 3 on Scrape. That just makes me mad. This will not kill you, though. Much better. Twitter like button, hot take. Here's a hot take. I don't care what Twitter does. I will use it until I die, and death will be a release. is part of my brain at this point. Twitch sings hot take. It seems cool. Licensed karaoke on Twitch. I got nothing against it, dude. Group streams hot take. Group streams, good seek. Group streams seem highly good, especially for the NLSS. TikTok hot take, I don't know what that is, unless you're talking about the Kesha song, in which case I don't like it. These are the coldest takes? Oh, well, you know, I come by it honestly. Just give me Steam Barrier. I don't want to take damage. We gotcha. Thoughts on my upcoming 15-hour flight? Dude, real talk. I hope you enjoy it. Watch some movies. Oh, these are tough. Lots of great stuff. I think I'll take a beam cell. Oh, that can work. Look, this isn't, as much as you might think this is the case, this show doesn't just exist for me to spout very commonly held opinions. I'm not even gonna play that yet. The thing is, like, I can just give you my rapid fire opinions all day, but, you know, it seems a little too easy. Like, I pride myself on offering, I hope, a little bit more than that, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's get this streamline real cheap. Hot take on hot take. See, now we're getting, there's some comedy to be found here, so I think I'm for it. My hot take on hot takes is that a hot take is just a way for somebody to have a bad opinion while also giving them an extra reason to get it out there, which is like, yeah, I know my opinion's bad, but I'm gonna say that I know it's bad before I say it, and maybe some people will still agree with me anyway. Dude, we are crushing this guy. Okay, we need to draw. Start here, obviously. Hit him where it hurts. Love it. Okay. I'd like to get a scrape. I'd like to get some more draw. I'll just hit him, that's fine. Claw. Scrape. Dude, these claws scale so well. I mean, it's almost like that's what the card's built around. Easy. So I know I said I wanted a biased cognition. I actually don't think I care about that. In hindsight, I'll take Black Star. I don't want to add more cards to this deck. And now, why? Why? What did you want there? Biased? I don't think so, man. Or Rainbow. See, this is the thing, is when I play the game on YouTube, I get a different subset than when I play it on Twitch. I know there's like Twitch Slay the Spire pros, and they know all the meta. So when they play and they have the meta, all the meta gets transferred virally to all the fans out there, all the Hulkamaniacs. But I don't know what the meta is. Did you see they're adding Jeopardy to Netflix? If this is a troll, I will permaban you. I'm not joking. I'm serious about this. If that's real, it's real, link me. Because this changes my life. Love it. It's on Google. That's like something that I would say. Are you 100 years old? What do you mean it's on Google? What isn't? Like, join the club, buddy. Thank you for your support, Turtles Fly. Enjoy the show. Have a good day. Jeopardy will now stream on Netflix and Hulu. I'm mad. I'm mad in response to this because I personally guarantee you're so lucky. Is only going to be in the United States of America. I give you like 100% chance it's only in the United States of America. It's also going to be collections and not day-to-day. That's fine. I've been watching Forensic Files, which is in collections as well, and I think it works, dude. I'm super for it. Is there a Canadian Jeopardy? Yeah, it's called Jeopardy. We speak English up here, so we're able to have the same show, as bizarre as it may sound. Thinking like a claw? Maybe like a scrape. It's on Canadian Netflix as we speak. That's no joke. That's the most fantastic news I've heard today. Thank you so much. I am so eager to watch Jeopardy now. That is like the perfect show to fall asleep to. I'm genuinely so happy. I cannot kill you. How it's made is also good sleep fuel. I mean, I gotta level with you, dude. Forensic Files is real solid. What about Hell's Kitchen? You can't fall asleep to that. It's the hottest show on TV. Don't be absurd. I'm thinking like claw, scrape. Streamline's fine. I don't know if this deck's gonna work. Who are we fighting? Okay, Dono Deca. Maybe? I haven't decided yet. I give you a 40% chance to win. It's not so bad. I can live with that. What do you think is the hardest Hell's Kitchen dish? Dude, now that's a question. What do you think is the hardest Hell's Kitchen dish? I think scallops. I agree. Very easy to overcook them. I see a lot of people saying beef Wellington, lobster Wellington. This might be a hot take. That seems like one of the hardest ones to mess up. This isn't like it's 80% preparation work. And then all you do is put it in the oven for like roughly the right amount of time and it's good to go. It's hard to get it right. Well, the reason I've never cooked beef Wellington is just because it seems like a complete pain in the butt. But, you know, if all the pain in the butt work is happening at the very start, that doesn't seem as bad. But I could literally just be mistaken. I can make perfect scallops in my sleep. Yo, for anybody that's watched more than one... Oh, yeah. Why play extra block, right? We wouldn't want to play the block, because then it could just get, you know, worse in the future. Why would I block now when I could block for more later? You're done. You're done. My favorite recurring Hell's Kitchen segment is when they test the palates of the chef, and it just breaks me every single time. I'm not saying I would be better at the challenge, but they'll like blindfold chefs and then feed them like it's a puree basically. They'll feed them like a puree of garlic, And then they're like, okay, what's that? And they go, parsnips, chef. And like everybody's losing their mind, myself included. We're like, what do you mean parsnips? You use garlic in like every single dish that you make. But I imagine I would also be bad at it. But then some people get like 3 out of 4 right, and you're like, well, this person knows what's up. When was the last time you tasted raw garlic paste? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna flex, but you know, we cook with garlic just about every meal I make. There's usually a little bit of like chopped garlic left over, and I just eat it. I love the taste of raw garlic. I'm not gonna eat like a, you know, a meal of it, but you know, raw garlic itself, I think tastes delicious. I was gonna say there better be a claw out here. Give me a claw, finesse. My grandpa used to eat a raw garlic sandwich every single day. That's horrible. But also hilarious. It's way too spicy. Well, the thing is, like, I don't disagree. But I think you should just eat less of it. Like, if you eat, like, a bite out of a clove of garlic, that's too much garlic. It needs to be, like, a very small amount. I can hit you one more time. You are dead. This is a great fight. I mean, don't front, okay? Garlic is spicy. It's not as spicy as, like, a habanero pepper. But there is, like, it's designed to give you some spice. It is. No one would ever be like, hey, can you put less garlic in that? I don't like spicy food. I'm just saying, when you eat raw garlic, it's spicy. Go eat some raw garlic right now. I'm mad. I think I have the right to be upset as well, because this is ridiculous. It's a spicy food. It triggers, like, the spice part of your mouth. And I said spice part, so you know that I'm, like, being scientifically sound. See, this is now someone in chat. How white do you have to be to think garlic is spicy? It's not like I'm saying it's too spicy to consume. I'm just saying it has spiciness. It's like, there will be people in chat probably right now, they're like, a jalapeno's not spicy. No, it is, though. Like, it might not be spicy to you, like it's uncomfortable, but it has spice. Same with garlic. Go, you search up the neurological pathways. I'm sure it hits the same ones, dude. I would actually like you to hit me for 1. I will heal for 12 out of it. How do I get you to hit me for 1? Hologram, hologram, a hologram, gram. Look at that. Genius place. See, the thing is, in non-ascension, you don't need to be perfect all the time. In ascension, you pretty much gotta have it on lock. Well, depending on what level of ascension, I suppose, but... Where does garlic stand on the Scoville scale? I don't know. Low. It's probably fair to suggest. Garlic is zesty, not spicy. Yo, zest is not an industry term, okay? That's a seasoning invented by Doritos. It exclusively describes ranch dressing and other ranch-like substances. Is an onion spicy? Yeah, a raw onion is spicy. It's not too spicy to consume, but it's spicy. Go eat, like, take a bite out of a raw onion. And then tell me it's not spicy. What do you mean garlic is pungent? Something can be pungent and spicy. Doesn't make any sense. Feel like I'm taking crazy pills. They're measured by the pyruvate scale. As I've told you many times, I don't know what that means. As a result, your big words don't affect me. I'm not saying any strong flavor is spicy. Y'all are reading too much Twitter. I don't eat a cupcake that's like extremely like a 9 out of 10 sweet on the sweet scale and go, oh, this cupcake is it's like a sweet spicy. No, it's a different flavor. I mean, this is not gonna help. Alright, boys, let's see. Thank God for good instincts. Try to bust them. Okay, we got something, okay? So here's what you do. Get this going, alright? I 100% think we need to do that. And let's get going. Okay. Doesn't seem great so far. This is a very important seek. I would suggest that a hologram and a scrape seem very good here. These are getting better, though. Would you say cinnamon is spicy? So here's the thing. I haven't consumed cinnamon, like, by itself in so long. I honestly don't feel compelled. I don't feel qualified to give you an answer on that. They do use the word spicy on Wikipedia to describe garlic. There you go. If Wikipedia says it, it must be true. It's a real problem. No, my 7th grade history teacher doesn't respect Wikipedia as a source. As a result, I reject your reality and substitute my own. Help. One of these days, we're going to win a Slay the Spire run. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is stop removing so many attacks right off the get-go. We win. That's a big one. Ooh! Happy learned how to add particle effects in libgdx. Let's go. I need to look into libgdx? By all means. I have no idea why you would lose libgdx. Did I say lose? Why would you use libgdx over a more common game engine? But, I mean, I guess one reason is it seems like it would be easier to port it to Android. Dude, I was gonna remove the curse. I still will, but I was gonna too. This is actually an extremely easy win now. Should be an extremely easy win. Shuriken is insanely good. Is garlic the S tier of all salts? I don't even know. Is that a trapped question? Like, if I say yes, do people go, is that a salt? If I say no, well, technically it's a seasoning and blah. You get the idea, right? I don't know. I'm scared to answer the question is what I'm trying to get at. I had extra energy and I should have played it, but I forgot about the nunchuck recently added to the video game. Just answer the darn question. Well, okay. I'll answer your question with the obvious answer. Salt is the best salt. How do you feel about that? Pepper's probably second. Easy money. We want shivs. If we get shivs, we win easily. You know what? I will give you 35 gold to probably get an easy upgrade. Like that. Nunchuck. Love it. Love it all, though. There is a little vrooming going on right now. Don't worry about that. I don't know if I've ever had Himalayan salt, to be honest with you. It's not my computer fan. Please stop besmirching the good name of the sponsor. It's just rusty salt. NL, neutralize should be a top upgrade priority. You know what? I'm very glad to hear someone say that, because my experience with neutralize is that I used to upgrade it because I thought getting a second weakness was really good value. And then I got a few tweets from people that were like, well, it has the option to get 3 extra block, but instead chooses to upgrade neutralize. And then I was like, I thought that was good. And they were like, nah, it's dumb. And it turns out the meta has changed. Those tweets were wrong. I knew it. I knew it. But as a streamer, if you ever say a tweet is wrong, you have to recognize you are going to get the Principal Skinner picture that says, am I wrong? No, it's the children, even if you're actually right. I think I could probably do with a die. And, I mean, there's some great stuff going on here. Ring of the Snake is insanely good. But I was looking and I was like, dude, maybe we go like... We try to add Shiv cards to the deck, but probably not worth the boss relic spot. Malaise is also... I mean, Malaise is a great... You're not going to hear me say anything negative about Malaise. Malaise. Yes, I like this a lot. This is just a perfect draw for us. I regret everything. Not that it matters. They're still all dead. We're just waiting for like a dagger spray, or alternatively 3 attacks of any sort. Hello, Jim Puff. That was hello with a U. Hello, Jim Puff. Love me some particle effects. Hello, Tomo. I know Tomo the vacuum cleaner is a very scary thing, okay? I understand. You're welcome to spend as much time in the room as you need to. Hello, Tomo. Being able to play Skewer for 0, I think makes it an acceptable pick here. Oh, dude. Always. If you don't take that, you're a coward. If you don't take this, you're a coward. Told you. I feel like we don't need any more slices. Beautiful. I still would like to have some shivs in this deck, if it's at all possible. Easy money. Losing a potion to gain a relic seems absurdly great. Now I'm like, dude, I don't know. Maybe these nah, you probably start with dagger spray, but this deck is getting thick. And what are you snacking on? A little snack by the name of Fisherman's Friend. Maybe you've heard of it. A long-standing Canadian cough drop company. You're snacking on cough drops? We're so close. Excuse me, I would like to draw. Thank you. Fisherman's Friend is British? No joke. So this is one of the dangers of being Canadian. And what are the other dangers? Myriad, my friends. But so many products, when they market in Canada, they don't say, hey, we're Canadian. What they do is they just don't mention it. And they kind of try to make you assume that they're Canadian. So they'll show, like, you know, a fisherman off the coast of, not Hudson's Bay. What am I thinking? What's the bay in, the Bay of Fundy? And then they'll be like, as Canadian as, you know, a Nanaimo bar, Fisherman's Friend for the maritime amongst us. And then, you know, you end up with a situation like this where you just feel betrayed. Aren't those like mints? No, I mean, they're meant to open your throat up. I mean, what's the difference between a mint and a cough drop? You gotta have to ask the FDA about that one. Why do you care if they're Canadian? It's the principle, okay? It's the principle of the thing. Man, I love a free power. You know what I would love more? Is like a neutralize. Well. Why are they called chopsticks if you don't chop with them? See, now we're getting into some real business here. Why are they called chopsticks if you don't chop with them? I'm going to assume, this is my favorite bit, which is when I try to explain something without understanding it. But I'm going to assume that they're probably not called chopsticks. But when they came to North America, the first person who saw him got to name them and went, I don't know, man, they're like, you know, dang old chopsticks, dude. It's like the same reason that it's like you drive on a parkway and park on a driveway. Nobody knows what it means, but it gets the people going. Love me an appropriately priced adrenaline. Oh, now we're going. It's because you chop the sticks in half? What do you mean you chop the sticks in half? I don't do any chopping. You've got to pull them apart. I don't know if I'd describe that as a chop specifically. Yo, Envenom's so good here. Alright, let's go to town. Draw, please. Oh my word. Kill. Kill. I'm still gonna play die. Yo, this is This is glorious. Oh, you may leave, Tomo. Goodbye, my son. The vacuum has stopped and you're free to go. And let's take no damage. Or less damage, I should say. Ah, the English word chopstick may have derived from Chinese Pidgin English, in which chop chop means go quickly. Well, you learn something new every day. It means that in... So, I'm gonna say it, but I don't think you meant it like this. It means that in human English as well. Oh, I get it, because it Pidgin... Okay. That's much different than my original interpretation of why you were suggesting it. Hey man, don't blame me. I didn't say it, okay? Oh, I mean, we gotta go Storm of Steel. After Image is also great. Let's do it. All of a sudden, I'm like, man, I could really use some blocks. Who would have thought? That's right. At least we have the bandage, and we have Orichalcum, so we're fine with block. I like this Triangle Boy. Well, this is easy Triangle Boy. No problems. Is bandage good? I don't know. Why don't you ask your precious meta definers? Why don't you go to Tempo Storm? See what they have to say about it. Why don't you think for yourself what's good and what's bad? Oh, wait, I forgot what website I'm on. I feel like any kind of sustain is good, to answer your question. Every time... No, it does 5 damage. That's fine. Let's stick it here. Something like this. Oh. You're in trouble, buddy. I do like Glass Knife, but it doesn't have the word Shiv in it, so I don't think I'm going to play it. I forgot about you. Ah, that's right. Upon receiving damage, changes its intent. Eight times 3 is pretty bad. I don't know. I think we'll actually just play Wraith form and then hope to get him to attack again. That's perfect. Order. Alright, this guy should be totally fine. This guy will be totally fine. Curse Spaghetti, no problem. Leg sweep is good enough, I think. I'll take it. I'm thinking we've got like an actual chance to win today. It's a nice change of pace after all these terrible runs we started with. I mean, I'll still hit you once, but this is just regular. I was hoping to, you know, get the conditions necessary to unlock the 4th level order. But obviously, like, that's definitely actually not gonna happen. That's right. Yeah, spoilers. There's a 4th level now. 4th act. The pyramid level. Well, hello, Mouth. Hi. Mouth, are you for sure staying late? Or do you think you got a chance to be here for Team Unity? I'm sitting in my chair at home. Well. Do you have to go back to work or like what's up with that? Ooh. Now I know what I'm gonna use to open my letters. Are you gonna enable beta art in this game? Dude, straight up, I don't look at the options menu for any game after I start playing it. So, if they add new options to the game, I appreciate you letting me know that they exist. Because were it not for that, I would have no clue. Boot sequence is worth it just for that? Wait, beta art is worth it just for boot sequence? What does boot sequence look like? Hey, who are the bosses? Ah, this is easy! It's a defect in a Mario boot. That's right. I remember. He said, not remembering. This is a weird deck. I should really stop doing things that attack multiple enemies. That's just highly stupid right now, but... I know I have a weird deck. What's it to you? I don't know how this is gonna go. I think I can just take 1 damage. Yeah, that sounds right. You only take weird decks because you don't understand deck construction. Excuse me. I'm not sure where my backlog is at. I don't exclusively make weird decks. I'm now doing the meta decks that are more consistent for Ascension modes. And the meta, it's extremely fun if you haven't heard of it. The meta is take every defensive card in the game. That's basically it. Well, that's a little bit of a misrepresentation. Okay. Take all backflips and shrugs it off. I will rest. This one, it seems like it's too early for it to be over. Like, it's almost like there should be like 1 extra floor or something. If you catch my drift. Good start. When does Unity start? 25 minutes, aka time for 6 more Slay the Spire runs. I hate to do this, but I love not taking damage. Try it like this. This guy is actually completely screwed. He will hit me and ruin Runic, but that doesn't matter. And I'll do more unboxing videos. I wish I was joking. That unboxing video took it out of me, dude. It was probably like 6 hours of work. I mean, this everybody who's ever done like video editing knows it's a pain in the butt, but like everything that you want to do takes forever, unless you're Indie Mouse. And then you just commission some large-breasted artwork and let the thumbnail and human psychology do what it does. Two energy. Well. Lonely Trout Man accomplishes the same thing? Absolutely. Agreed. Yo, easy wins. $672 damage. What an incredible score. Yo, okay, this is new. Let's go back to Ironclad. Here's what we do. Choose a card. Choose Rampage. Frig. What was your time played in Slay the Spire? It's probably like 200 and something hours. I'll check really quick. 397 hours. Enable beta art. Playtester art mode. Oh, Rampage? Bashed out. True Grit, Bloodletting. Bloodletting, no. Panic button. True Grit, sure. I forgot where it was. Don't talk to me. True Grit sucks anyway, he said, convincing himself. Oh, good. We have Potion Belt. Just keeping my deck thing. I think we got him next turn. Yeah, Potion... I agree. It is like someone spitting in your face. You didn't save after enabling. Okay. I mean, it's checked. If you want, I can save and quit. And then leave the run. And then continue it again. Incredible. You actually have to restart your computer. Oh, now it's all coming back to me now. Oh, give me that double tap. I am absolutely ready. We're crushing it now. You need to restart the universe? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Oh, it doesn't work on Vulcan, of course. Have you used Havoc much? No, and that's... I'll play your game. I think that card is good, but it's an archetype I only mess with when I have Dead Branch, which is probably dumb. You're the luckiest man in the universe. Havoc is fun with Whirlwind and with powers. See, now you're speaking my language. Oh good, Runic Dodecahedron, yet again. My favorite relic. I feel like I have not seen Runic Dodecahedron in forever. Now it's showing up like crazy. But you wouldn't know that because, you know, we got the whole backlog thing going on and all that. 9-9. It will not kill you, so we'll do this. And there you go. And hit. Impervious is spectacular. I try not to block because it doesn't do very much damage. So that's my problem with Impervious. I really do like Headbutt. Impervious plus Body Slam does a lot of damage. Well, I can't argue. Flower. I can't argue that. Headbutt is the worst card NL thinks is good. I have to disagree with that one because it's actually awesome. It's probably the greatest card in the Ironclad's deck. Maybe the greatest card ever made. You know what? That was a bad idea. My Frailty, please. I think the best card ever made is the red card in Soccer. I do have to admit, the red card is pretty powerful. For 1 mana, you can remove any player from the game. What about Black Lotus? Overrated. It's not even a creature. Dude, I think we're gonna lose again. Like, my Slay the Spire game is straight up broken. Not my game itself, the game is fine. I mean, my Slay the Spire skills are straight up broken. Or lack thereof. Much better. I mean, we might make it through here, though. I will start playing double tap, but I want to armaments it first. Yeah. I think we're gonna live. He's too weak. I'll even smack him again. It's okay, NL. We don't expect you to be good at games. And excuse me. Did you forget a little something called Call of Duty Black Ops multiplayer? I'll have you know I have over a 1.0 kill-death ratio. I even got to see some of my, I was playing last night, I got to see some of my kill streaks. Hellfire Missile, Hellfire Missile. I haven't unlocked many of the other ones, unfortunately. Hellfire Missile. Oh, I'll smack. Easy money. Alright, let's play better. I do love a Reaper. You know what? Let's go absurd. I can get down with the Zane. We have way too many armaments. Draw 2 cards. Put a card from your hand on top of it. Okay. Draw 2 cards. So, probably get rid of... Yeah. And then a little... Huh? Decent. Okay. 5 energy. Easily the smartest thing I've ever done. We are going to get hit for a bunch, but I think that's okay. That's true, dude. We want Searing Blow now. Very, very good point. I am an idiot. Why does he hold the sword like that? Because he's about to do an anime move, Daniel. You wouldn't understand because you don't watch enlightened art. Look at that. We're back. I mean, we have a thin deck. We have a headbutt. I kind of feel like Rampage and then start removing as many cards as possible. Did you see there's going to be an announcement tomorrow for Undertale? I did not. Wonder what it could be. Do you think it's going to be... It's already on Switch, I assume. Is that correct? It is. Alright. Well, I mean, that was my, like, un-Galaxy Brain choice. I don't know what it could be. Undertale spin-off. New project. Dude, that's pretty cool. Never thought I'd say it, but, you know, I like Undertale. I also hope it's a collectible card game. Nobody steal... I didn't need to take both of these. Nobody steals my money. I didn't even need to do it. Okay, don't talk to me. Broken brain. Definitely should have taken the other headbutt. Don't talk to me. It's a CCG played on 3 lanes. You're starting to get me right where I don't want to get got. You know what? Cleave, please. Whirlwind will work. Oh, new animations and everything. So close. Give us your top 3 breakfast spreads. Thought you'd never ask. I hoped you'd never ask. So number 1 has gotta be that stuff that as an adult you should not eat, that is just cinnamon and sugar mixed together. Number 2, I've got to give it to default peanut butter. Number 3, it's tough when you can only add 1 more on there. Nutella? I'm not much of a Nutella man, personally. Cream cheese. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, throw some cream cheese up there. 100%. I would like armaments to come back, please. And then draw it and have it be good. No, it's way too expensive. You know what? Nah, I'm not doing this. See you later. I'm not fighting him. It's not worth it. See you later, Snake. Dan, I know you don't play Slay the Spire. The Snake is a blue deck. Yeah, why double tap Headbutt? Like, that would just be stupid. Instead, just do it for half value. I'm being real with you. My Slay the Spire brain is broken. If nothing else, I'm glad we at least have like a warm-up before I have to start recording this for YouTube again. Because it's an embarrassment. I mean, I guess I will, but... Did you see your new feel-good bot on Twitter? I did see that somebody made a bot that tells me to feel good, but it makes me feel weird because it is definitely not a bot. It is a person pretending to be a bot, and that makes me feel very strange emotions that I don't know how to describe. But as of right now, they have not turned on me, so they are unmuted. Credit card is better now. Oh my god, 50% on everything? Really? Yo, no, it has not always been 50%. No. I don't believe it. It was nerfed a few weeks ago. Oh, in Ascension it's different. Okay. I have 7 energy? What? Like, nothing to do with it. Sure, why not? Let's get weird. Thank you for telling me I'm not insane. Yeah, it used to be 30%. Yeah, again, order. Come on, brain, work with me here. And then you rampage and then headbutt, you madman. My brain's... Dan, are you still here? I'm telling you, you know, we talked about it last week when we played Call of Duty. It has not left my mind since. The human brain is not equipped to handle the kind of like serotonin and adrenaline release that you get from playing Call of Duty. And I'm not being facetious. Like, it has actually broken my brain. Precisely correct. It's liquid dopamine at the levels of which you will never experience again for the rest of your life. The speed at which you come back to life, the amount of time you spend being mad does not exist. It's like a drug. But like with absolutely no negative consequences except for short-circuiting the way your brain's supposed to function. Like Rocket League? I don't know, because in Rocket League, like, I feel like once you know you're gonna lose, at least for me, I no longer find it as fun. Hold up a second here. But Call of Duty is like, it's just non-stop goodness. I never thought I would hear myself say it. Do you recommend Blops 4? Huge. It's the probably, like, if I'm not being facetious here, I think it might be like the greatest game ever made. It is you know what it is Black Ops is like crank. I'm not talking about the drug. I'm talking about the movie Crank. It's like, it's not necessarily... I mean, there's no necessarily. It's not art, but whatever it is incredible. Wait till you discover Quake. Cockix, that's insulting. I have played Quake. In fact, I was like pretty much a legend at it. Probably one of the best players they've ever seen. Which is why I'm not allowed to play it anymore. Would you recommend it to somebody that has never played Call of Duty before? See, that's a tough question. Right, so I'm just getting rid of something. It's hard for me to say, because part of the reason that I enjoy it so much is because I'm just like really good at it, so I don't know if like an average person would get the same amount of enjoyment out of it, but I really want to fill the player pool with more fresh meat, so I think you should get it. Huge. Crank 2 versus The Hangover 2. This should not be controversial at all. One second, I'm using my brain for a moment. The Hangover 2 is garbage, like extremely terrible. And Crank, on the other hand, Crank 2, I should say, is awesome. So I would definitely say Crank 2 over The Hangover 2. My number one with the bullet. Your deck's full of garbage? Yeah, but can garbage do this? Easy. Headbutt. Frig. Where's my rampage? There it is! You just gotta do 158 damage this turn. It's not that bad. I'm a little embarrassed. Perfect timing, though. You're right. Let me hop into this Discord.